I worked a little bit hard on getting my qualifying time down as good as I could. I kind of anticipated the possibility of a pole position just because I'm in a B. I'm a B driver right now. Normally I'm a little bit higher in the B's, closer to an A, like from GT Sport, but not yet. Not yet, that's for sure. It looks like he's in the Porsche behind me. I'm gonna pee my pants. So luckily this is a short race, because the the pee is coming. The piss flaps need to be opened. Okay, Pete Fish. He's about 4 tenths, looks like 4 or 5 tenths slower than me in his qualifying lap. I don't know if he did the qualifying lap in the Porsche or what, but we're gonna give this a go. It looks like a lot of people in Lamborghinis. I'm a little bit afraid to use to, eventually, I'm gonna start trying to beat the Metacar, and I don't know how consistently I can drive this Lamborghini. We're gonna find out. I did most of qualifying in the Audi, and I got like a 142.2, and I don't know, it was just a little, I don't know, I just didn't feel right in it. I figured, you know what, let me try the Lamborghini, and the Lamborghini never works for me. But I thought, you know what, I'll try the Lamborghini. I got in it, immediately knocked a half a second off, and then, got me down into that 141, whatever it is, the 141.2 or whatever the hell it is right now. Calm down. Are you gonna fuck up this turn or what? Yeah, I'll fuck that turn up real bad the whole race. I promise you that. I can't get that right. I'm gonna have to just go to third and hope that it's the right thing to do. I'm not positive what's right there. I'm really not. And I got that all types of wrong coming out of the last turn, so he's gonna track me down. He got a penalty though. We're all good. I feel a little more confident this lap. I wasn't sure what the Coles are gonna feel like. I gotta get a little bit more consistent. This thing wants to over-rotate a little bit. That's probably my biggest issue is going to be is just the consistency in this car. It's probably not going to be what it might be in another car that I'm a little bit more comfortable in. It's not that I'm just not used to driving this thing. Look, we have 5.4 miles on this Lamborghini. That kind of puts it in perspective for you how much I drive this thing. Those 5.4 miles was probably all qualifying today for this race. Now I am used to it, from GT Sport, just knowing to fucking avoid the fucker. know, I know to avoid this fucking car, but, you know, why can't I just, you know, maybe not suck shit? Why don't you just, you know, get good? Do that. Why not? You know, learn how to fucking drive the goddamn thing. Why don't you? I've been liking Traction Control 1. I didn't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable with Traction Control on in this car. It just doesn't feel right. I don't know how to describe it, but it's not quite what I want it to be. It just doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't do anything for me, and I'd rather just not even be there. Which is totally fine. Ooh, got that wrong. Because I'm in a B lobby, I'm able to take a little bit, you know, like I said, I knew when I was qualifying that this was going to be a fast time for this race in a lower level B lobby. That's kind of why I'm trying to get my rank up this week. That's why I was like, you know what, let me focus on qualifying and handle qualifying as best I can. I'm not familiar with Willow, whatever the other track is, I'm not really familiar with it. I can't remember what it is. Watkins Glen, I believe. Whatever it is, I'm not really familiar with it too much in recent years. So, you know, it's just, I have to get used to that a little bit. Yeah, I have to get used to Watkins Glen on Group 4. I haven't really raced too much Group 4 in GT7. I'm not shifting correctly coming out of there. Maybe I'll get used to this fucker one day. One day I'll get used to it. I suck really bad at that turn, and I'm just trying not to get a penalty. My turn in and everything is just really just not what it needs to be there. Yeah, the turn is not good. The whole situation is not good on that turn. I gotta figure it out. That's where it was like I was catching the #1 ghost in the world, and it was kind of surprising me. But not saying I was gonna like get him or nothing, but like it wasn't bad. It was I was creeping in on him a little bit, but it's just like every time I do really well in one, I do half the lap fucking flawless, and the other half I fuck it up. It just, you know, it is one of them things. Yeah, you need to downshift this second whenever you're turning in there, and then lift off the brakes, do a little bit of trail braking, nothing too crazy, but just a little bit of trail. Like, I haven't maximized that long turn, not one time, not in qualifying, not nothing. It just, like, I'm just not optimizing right now. Eventually I'm going to. This is the first try of the day. I've been going hard in qualifying all day, and I guess this is the reward, is pole position. Well, I mean, I should probably, yeah, see what I'm saying? I almost started talking shit because dude's so far behind me now. But as you can see, I was ready to eat it because I'm stupid. But yeah, I don't know, I wanted to be so far ahead I could kind of be able to get used to this car in racecraft, but I didn't really have to be around any other cars, unfortunately. Yeah, that final turn is not good for me. I don't know. There's definitely multiple turns that I'm not doing correctly. Yeah, I'm doing multiple turns incorrectly. I'll button this up. I gotta just get used to this. This Lamborghini is just very different for me. I knew that I would need a little bit of a cushion. If I would, so I just went crazy on my qualifying. Like my qualifying was pretty good. I'm like, though, I'm basically a top. I think it was like top 1,500 time right now. Top 2,000. I know it's only Monday, but it's like a top 2,000 qualifying time. So it was like 1,750 or something like that. I don't know. Normally, if I'm 1 to 2 seconds off the pace of the top 10 drivers in the world, normally I'm on for a pretty good week in the B lobbies, and I'm going to be able to kind of separate myself from everybody else. Wasn't really anything to see though, unfortunately. But that's what happens when you bust your ass on qualifying. These are the results that you get. I just haven't been doing that lately, and I just figured this week, let me try to be a little more, you know. I don't know. Whatever. We'll try it again.